Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name's Andy. Today I will do the reading for the weekend. So it's gonna be 16, 17 and 18 of September 2022. And this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to help it grow. If you're already here, want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. About the energies of the week, as we've been following the how I say, the silent work of the universe trying to help people to come to some closure. This closure is very important, or in another word, this clarities of everything is like the summary of everything that you have been done and achieved and completed in the old cycle will have you to open the new ability of yourself, especially those who successfully got awakened. This will be a very blooming, bright futures and full of uh, luck on the go. And then you understand why the Sagittarius are famous to be known as the lucky gold sign. This is the reason why. Okay, now the moon is now moving into from Aries, when people are feeling sensitive, oversensitive, even feeling being hurt, or feeling hurtful, sorry. No, not being hurt because you already hurt, but you feeling hurtful somehow because of the process of trying to making sense of things, and because you are in that healing, mending period. That's why you witness what you witnessed. But now the moon is moving into Gemini, because Mars is in Gemini at the moment, and the moon will conjunct with Mars on the 17th, so it's right in the middle of the weekend. So if you imagine you step into the Friday, well, Friday is not yet the weekend, but obviously that you finish work in the afternoon, that's a standard, unless you do night shift and things like that. But you will think about that. So your energy is now start to opening up since Thursday already. Some people will have the moment of awakening when Uranus conjunct with the moon, and also there will be the favor for people after the Uranus and moon conjunctions, because the moon will now comes into Gemini to help you comes out of that sensitivity. This is like self-reflections, the period after self-reflections for people. And then you will start to enjoy the achievement, the personal achievements, when it comes to your own wisdom, when it comes to your own healing and mending. And when the moon conjuncts with Mars, it will give you the boost in your mood. So you will start to feel happy again. You will feel the blockage of energy is being released again. And especially the moon is about emotions. So if you now have the chances to enjoy things with someone, you will be in quite a passionate mood, flirty mood. If you don't have anyone, don't worry, because this is working for your favor. You will start to feel that you're ready for the new changes, for the things that come your way, the new things. The positivity is now brought back to people, to have people, yeah, it's like, it's always works the way that we will have to go through the contrast of energy, so we will understand the meaning of the dark and the light, of the pain and the joy, of the hatred and the love. That's how it works. It's always like that. So now it's the time for you to start to breathe and start to enjoy the futures about to come. So this is actually very good. Now let's let's go to the cards and we will find out what we need to focus on, or if anything that we have to pay attention to. Me personally, I've seen the um, reconciliations of some of the people out there. Now make sure that you reconcile not with someone that toxic, or an ex, because you don't want to lose a blessing. But if you reconcile with the old potential people or soulmate or something like that, then that is the right way to do. Then I will say congratulations to those who resonate with that. If you not with anyone, I still see the justice. So you got some news about your legal process, especially like the outcome, to allow you to feel victorious about. It's like this is like the universal justice that trying to given to you to compensate all the losses that you got. However, I think uh, you might gain the justice for yourself, for your heart, but there will be losses. Now, the losses here, especially when it comes to material losses, it's gonna be quite a huge case for many people. The reason why I say that, because we have to learn how to accept, because obviously part of the results of what we had to deal with were our mistakes. So that is also the reason of the justice from the universe, trying to teach people that. So that's why we have to learn to accept that. And also it also wants to see if you happy with the reward, if you understand that the things coming to you worth more than the losses that you had to pay for. So basically we went through things that we had to pay for our wisdom, for our growth, for our maturity. So now when people can see that, then you're ready to receive all the best next things to come. Let's go to cards now because it's a bit long now. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the oracle card first, and we will see what we have. The fortunes for 16, 17, and 18 of September 2022. Let's see what we have. The first card we have is manifest your dreams, focus on your vision, seek satisfactions and contentment. Now this card came out last time, this week. I couldn't remember which reading was that, but this is about you are so close to your awakening. You are meant to do this, because when angels are very close to you, that means that the guidance is very strong. Your higher self working is very hard at the moment. Now spirits advise people that this is the time that, okay, so if you not yet figure out everything to the details, but you roughly got the ideas. You understand how things go now. Don't worry about that. Don't be obsessive about something that, because sometimes, it will happen when you accumulate all the things when it's really full to the peak of your wisdom, then it will happen. So but how to trigger out all these clarities, or all the sense of yourself. Focus on manifest your next dream, your next goal, your next picture of your life, your next visions of how you gonna be like. Let's say, put it in the logical 3D point of view. Now figure out in next 10 years, what type of person that you want to become. You want to become someone wisdom, or you want to become a millionaire, or you want to become a celebrities, or you want to do healing works. Figure out what is that, like, because you now gain all the information. So sometimes if we cannot process all the fit of information at one time, We just have to take it step by step, right? Because as long as we know the way we go, so that's why they advise that focus on your vision now and seek satisfaction and contentment, because your happiness is actually more important than anything, more important than even like um the thing that you had to pay for, all the pains or the losses that you had to face, because we can't live holding on the past, or even like we can't just worry about things at the present. We have to create something for the future, and that's how we will make sense of everything. It's like you multitask at the same time. It's actually trains you the skill of knowing how to explicit things so you don't mess up things. When we upset with something, or something pressure us, force us to be in that kind of stage of being miserable, for example, it doesn't mean that you cannot enjoy or cook a good meal, if you understand what I mean. You can be stressed about a financial problem issue, but it doesn't mean that you have to stop going out and having your hair done, for example, or even like do the hair yourself, just buy the dyeing color and do it, that kind of sense. So it trains you a lot of like independent skill. That is very important, because the the the, the goal of what we trying to achieve is how to be the very um kind of like model that everyone can count on. That is what we're trying to achieve, because that allows you to have all the freedom that you want. And Sagittarius is a side craving for freedoms. So more than anyone else, or other sides, we are the one that wanted to achieve the independence skill the most, compared to some other side, because some other side they actually living on other people, parasite. So, but it's just the way they design, because obviously they have another task to do, so we cannot compare us to them. The only way is to learn it ourselves and make us one of that. And this is actually suggest you about start to be trusting more about you know the process, the magic that exists in life every day. If you really see the magics every day, you will be the one who awaken before anyone else. The second card, let's see what we have. The Cosmic Pearl. Expand your psychic gifts, open the gate to the angelic realms. What can I say? So this is the time that it's like we had to go through that quite long week, about 10 days so far, about self-reflecting, dealing with all the like deepest darkest fear, and to kind of like to try to awaken, or like getting aligned with your higher self purpose, because obviously that the changes require you to see the new goal, because you cannot change your life, you cannot manifest when you still not see through the obstacles, the moon, the eight of swords. We have to open that world of our mind. So this is about your mind. Now, expand your psychic gifts. That means that you have that in you. And open to the angelic realms. It means that it's time that you have to turn back to your origins, where you from, the original source, where you from. So that is the family that we're from, actually. That's why we're connected. So the gate is open. So this is exactly the energies open up, trying to shifting from uh, Aries to Gemini, and remember, Gemini will help you see through things, and Mars also give you the boost about the energy, so you can have that kind of like what I'm trying to figure out how to describe this, because because I told people, I told you before, before awakening, you will feel like a bit very compressed, not depressed, but you feel compressed, the energy. It's kind of like the frustrations of energy, and then it will, when it's open up for you, it show you the opposite of that, and that's exactly the how you feel after you awakened. Now the shadow works. Let's see what we have to look after ourselves. It is me. Exactly. Because when you realize that everything you trying to hold on to, all the resistant to the changes, because of the old cycle lessons or purposes, were designed for training, not designed for you to create the life like that. So basically, you went off the idea, the, the 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 right idea, or the original idea of why we are sent to earth. So the shadow here is, this me is, um it's not quite like a shadow here, but this is like the realization, the moment, this is like the magical moment that we all searching for, to know who we are, what we're doing, why we are here, and what we are trying to do. So this is the card. So a lot of people gonna be awakened this week, and I really want to hear from you when you successfully tackle all these spiritual challenge from the universe. Suddenly you realize that you were not the one that you knew before, because you will start to see people differently now. If you look back to all those people, even the people you thought that was the one for you, the one that you wanna die with them, and doing things with them, sharing everything with them, and now you will realize that, oh, it wasn't. So what it is about? So why they were being seen that way before? Now, if you can answer that question, you will know how to sort out the problem, it is you or not. Because obviously, the ideas, that's why I say the power of the mind is very important. When you got the right idea about something, or the right questions about something, you will know exactly how to answer it, because we all build of, from that's stardust of the light family. We all got that blessings about wisdom. That's why we've been guided to each other. Okay, now the love card, I'm expecting it is safe for you to love. So I would say I'm expecting that people want to have a good time, because this weekend, the key words for the weekend is gonna be feel good. Only two words. Whatever you do, alone or not, whatever you choose, doesn't matter how much money you have, but it's gonna feel good. Now, when it comes to romance and love, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. As I say, this is the boost from the energy, from the universe. Sorry, to help people to relax after a period of you know having to go deep inside your soul, confront the fears, reflecting, self-reflecting. Okay, the first card is the Four of Pentacles. So a lot of people realize that this is it. It's done. Things done and dusted. You ready for the new things, and you will now manage. That's why the universe say manifest. It's the time for you to manifest your dreams, and angels are around to show you the visions. And if you remember, I used to tell people, actually, manifest is a tool to help you achieve things faster. But it doesn't mean that you can manifest anything, because everything's been designed, everything been set up and arranged already. So that they say manifest now, because they want to send you the sample of your manifestation, so you know that you are on the right path or not. So watch out for what you manifest. When you receive something to kind of like resonate your dream, for example, or the visualizations that you have, then you know that, oh, this is how it works. Why we didn't know it before? Because it's not, because you were not meant to know things. You meant to train yourself, right? And now you step to another level. The high priestess. The second card we have is the high priest. The high priest. The high priest is actually is the moon. You know, the moon is actually, it's funny enough. The moon is in Gemini. Wow. The high priest is here is about you seeing through things now. So it's like you are matching with your higher self, like awakening. Now, for some people, if you're not yet quite getting awakened, because maybe your timeline is not the time for you yet, but you will still matching the purpose of your higher self for the next goal, and that is a purpose that you will discover through the whole process from last weekend until the Thursday, and now the weekend, the new weekend, and now you're gonna see that part of where you're supposed to go. Now, normally it's the Two of Wands, but the Ace of Pentacles here saying about is like something real is coming in for you. So it's not quite just in your imaginations or your thought, but something's real is about to come to show you. As I say, as this is part of your manifestation. It's just the the the, let's illustrations or the example of how you have achieved, so you know where you're gonna focus on, which part you're gonna focus on, which part you're gonna take. Okay, now let's see the challenge. What is the challenge? The challenge is the Two of Wands. I'd say so that the challenge is, if you really can see it, can spot out that path, because obviously that there's something trying to guide you uh, through spiritual processing. So you've been processing your spirituality, your ability, your every aspect of your life through the mind. And the challenge is, if you notice now, there's something here that but it's not hidden. That's the thing. If it's hidden, it has to be in the challenge positions. It's there. It reminds me of the reading yesterday about the Eight of Swords. That this is it. So this is gonna be the answer for for the reading yesterday, because the Eight of Swords saying that you now start to seeing things, start to strip off all the imaginary worlds in your mind. So you start to see things through the mind. It's like by your mind, not by your eyes. But now there were things that you can see by your eyes. It's real, and this will be the right path for you to go to that Ten of Pentacles in the future. It will be the start for you to go to your abundance. Now let's see what's coming to what people in the weekend. The last card, the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups here is actually, you are being, this is actually the card to answer that manifest your dreams. So you will see that opportunities and the path head towards where you're supposed to be. Now, it doesn't need to be the final goal yet, because I don't think this reading is for where is the final goal that you're heading to, but it show you um, the next destination in this cycle of the journeys of your journey in this cycle where you're supposed to go. So the Seven of Cups here is also about, you will get the new people comes to help you to reach where you're supposed to reach. So congratulations everyone, because this is obviously the energy is opening up now. You won't feel that being isolated, being detached, being the hermit, being in the hermit mood anymore. It's the time to start to enjoy and reach out with friends and people and family, right? Okay, now let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. This is about, you realize someone from your past or your past life as a soulmate, and then you realize that you are now actually starting the new cycle. So everything, all the troubles, all the hurts, all the pains gonna be locked and left behind. And this person is exactly the energies of the person in the love reading yesterday. So this person is evolving from the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Wand. So there will be the new upgrading, because it's from the standing still energies to the moving energies, and I see the fast energy here. So it's like the Chariot is somewhere here. So let's see what we have now. The High Priestess is, this is definitely, there will be definitely the spiritual connection between you and someone. The High Priest. Let's see what is the High Priest is about. The Ace of One. So you just, so this is it. This is the new beginning. So for a lot of people, this is about the rewards from the awakening, when you get and gained all the clarities about the the, the, the very eventful things in your last cycle. You now suddenly realize that the transitioning time is over. It's a start from now. So this is about. Now let's see the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what we, wow, that's it guys. So if you resonate with this reading, I know for some people, like you just come out of the separation, divorce, and some of you still have the legal process to go through. Now if you in that stage of your life, then you know that there will be the next step for you until you get awakened, and then you will receive exactly the same, because as I say, these things is been created and designed as a pattern. Our job is to detect when it is something and when to do it or when not to do something. Okay, so these big opportunities would turn your life around and compensate everything that you have paid for or you have lost for. Now let's see the challenge of Two of Wands. Did I say that? I see the Chariot somewhere here. This is actually the Sun. So the challenge is, if you really recognize this person. So the Two of Wands here is you trying to figure out, so who is that person? How you recognize? You can only recognize this person when you deal with them on the soul level. That means you have to deal with yourself on the soul level. You cannot deal with yourself by the old habits, the habits that you created that make you lose your identity. For example, you wanted someone 6 feet, blue eyes, blonde hair. Now that is rubbish. Why it has to be like that? Because that is the 3D, the lust, the material. It is these all the things that we kind of like set the standard for the 3D world. It is all about material influences. It's because if you think about that, sex temptation, well, that is the lust. So you're dealing with the 3D versions of yourself. So now, because you're awakened, you was you will start to allow yourself to deal with your soul, with your higher self. So because you are now on a higher level, that's when you start to see things differently. And that's why they have to teach you the lessons of why you had to go for these things. For example, because that person had money. So now, if can I ask you, if your soulmate doesn't have money, what you gonna do? I, don't tell me that you're gonna turn around and go and find someone with money and then did exactly what you went through, right? That, it's just as simple as that. But sometimes people just forgot. Okay, but the thing is, this challenge is not quite a challenge, right? It's just the test from the universe to see how well you have, or how what is the grade of graduation that you had achieved, to see if you fast or you slow. Because obviously it's there, it's the world's gonna be open for you, because both of you will recognize each other. So this person can be a new person, to be honest, but because they are your soulmates, so it indicates that they were from the past life and they now meant to meet you, right? So it doesn't need to be someone from the past of this life. Remember that. Okay, now let's come to the 7 of Cups. Let's see what we have. What coming to people? The 7 of Cups. You have the world is opening, coming to you, and it's actually, it's actually is it allow you to start phrase one of your new life, the life that you will officially live, because you never officially lived before. The Page of Wands is, so the 7 cups is clarified by the Page of Wands. Finally you comes to come clear, come clear about everything after gaining clarities, awakening, being given the chances to live the second life, the second chance for an official life, second life, but it's official life, and you will getting ready. So the weekend is like the bonus reward to people for all the achievements, for all the courage, the bravery to conquer yourself, your shadow, your weakness, and also to to embrace, to complement your wisdom, because you know how to heal yourself, because you are the healer, so you're supposed to know how to heal. If you're a healer and you don't know how to heal, then what kind of healer you are, right? Okay guys, so I really love this energy because it's opening up for people. This is great. I still hope to hear from people more, but after you got all the achievements that you have fought whole life for. It's just to share, so other people, the younger generations will understand this is how we do it, how we live, the right way to live. Okay, so one yes and no question. If you have a question, you get ready. If you're not, you can pause the video and here is the answer. within the next few weeks. Now, I don't know what questions you ask, but whatever you ask, it's a big yes. Let me pull it over here so you can see the card. Within the next few weeks. Congratulations, everyone. Okay, guys, so I will see you on Sunday video and the live chat on Sunday, because I expect everyone back, because we all now happy, we have that energy, so we can start to discuss about things again. And I will see you later. If you want to donate, please remember that donate buttons can be found in the description box. And I see you later. Bye bye.